So this has become a very comfortable place for me to hang out. Going through a preparation and planning phase and trying to do a repurpose utilitarian packing and planning for my long distance motorcycle trip. So building the toolkit, little things will go in there, and I'll have a complete layout a little bit later. Toolkit's going to go in here, consisting of my tire repair kit and battery operated, battery driven compressor kit, which is amazing to have just in case I run into tire pressure problems. First aid kit, hand warmers, emergency blanket, and over here I have the waters, fuel treatment, and a little bit of engine oil just to top her off along the way. Down there is sterno and camping and cooking. Anyway, I weighed this in at 22 pounds, 21.5, and that's 0.5, that's half a pound under the tank bag. It's a weight limitation. So anyway, here's going to be the creature comforts, and I need to figure out where exactly to mount that. Probably in the top box. No room on this gas tank bag. Won't fit in there, but you know, it's got the creature comforts you're looking for: shower kit, first aid, some of those things. This is going to be one of those handy dandy, keep me wet, keep me cool, put it around the neck on the hot trek across the Texas and Arizona and Southern California deserts. Camp towel, good for drying off the bike, good for drying off myself. And my coffee cups. Somehow or another these will be put to work in setting up my hammock or whatever it needs to be. And I got to figure out the hydration system. That's still be determined. I'm going to test that this week. When I did Big Bend, this was on my back, and as long as the weight of it rests on the seat, which is easy to set up, then it's not really that much of a drag, and it keeps the water close by. I generally just slip this into my jacket pocket. Every 15 minutes, take 2 or 3 pulls, and you'd be surprised at how well hydrated you feel and how it keeps the fatigue away. So, yep, that's it in a nutshell. So there's the pretty bike. I'm experimenting with my my cadet space blanket from about 1989 or so, and I cinched, zip tied these little bungees, these clips. These came from the kids' lacrosse goal to hold the net in place, so I'm just repurposing things. And so if the bike needs a little bit of a blanket, it's got one. If I want to use it, I can use it for me. That's generally what it's been designed for. And I just keep the towels on the bike just to keep the humidity down and the dust away, and because we are in the open out here. So, and yeah, my little setup is really cozy here. The highway tires for the Jeep. There's the tow bar that I think I've used twice in 20 some odd years. My compressor, I get a lot of mileage out of that, and my shop vac. Here's all my petroleums, oils, and lubricants, and my cleaning kits. Lots of fun. So I've converted, the compressor's got my handy dandy tire pressure checking gauge on there, and then back and forth I can flip to high pressure air just to clean off dusty dashboards and shift change boots and shift boots, you know, in the Jeep or the whatnot. So, and the tank bag. So this tank bag was specifically designed for the BMW k1600 and GT and GTO by RKA. And it's not as, I bought the 10-liter bag, and this expands up to 10 liters. So it's narrower than a normal tank bag because of the handlebar swing that has to come. It has to have handlebar clearance. But it does everything I need it to do. You'll notice a few wires hanging out here and here. Here's my SAE connector. Can't get it in front of the camera there. Okay, that's going directly to the bike battery. And what do we have inside here? Okay, so I'm keeping my GoPro junk. But the reason why I bought this bag, I'll just pull out these little cases here. This is the selling feature that I really liked. Is I've got 2 USB connectors, and I've got a cigarette lighter, 12 volt 9-volt cigarette volt lighter connector. These are wired into an SAE-Y, basically powered through the single SAE port. And so as I'm driving, I can recharge the GoPro batteries. Send this line goes out the bag, like you see here, to where I keep my cell phone mounted. So I have a little bit of a plug and go. And I'll show you all this on the bike. So, and yeah, this weekend's trip, gonna get out to Leakey. I say it's Leakey, they call it Lakey. It's just what they do around here in Texas. So anyway, this is the Butler map for the Texas Hill Country, and you see they rate G1. They got their red, yellow, orange color codes for the wow effect of the road. These are considered Texas's best roads. It's called the Triple Sisters, 337, 336, 335, and they all start in and around Leakey. And the motorcycle museum, the Texas Motorcycle Museum, is in here as well. So it makes for a great Saturday outing to get out there and play around out there. Another feature of this bag, it expands. You know, if you're driving in different weather and you want to keep the gloves close at hand, you can expand the bag. So I'm keeping my couple of the key documents that I need in the book and the bike. I've got my BMW MOA Anonymous, so I can look up people if I run into trouble. And then here's the central part, which is expandable. All you have to do is open up the outer zipper and it'll pop up. There we go. Here's the expansion zipper. So that'll just pop up into place. So I keep the operating manual in there and a few other things. And inspired by my Jeep journal, I got the Army Surplus, Army Clothing Sales Tactical All-Weather Notebook, which is a lot of fun to have. It's called Right in the Rain. And so, anywho, so I started that out as under this new journey, documenting, you know, what we're doing, why we're here, a little bit of notes about the bike at the starting point, and I'm explaining my routes and some of the trips I've taken. So this is in the spirit of the Jeep journal. I've done that in the Jeep for 20 years, which started out as a fuel gauge of writing down the fuel and the miles, turned into a Jeep journal. And I've had that for the 20 years that I've been driving the Jeep. And you know, when I take the boys out on cross country or a birthday day, or we turned a significant mileage like 175,000 miles, or we went off-roading somewhere, I always spend some time jotting it down in the journal itself. So there you have it in a nutshell. Getting ready to go in about 2 weeks, and we'll be out putting this stuff all to work and seeing how it comes together. So that's it in a wrap. So this weekend Claudia's headed out to Big Bend, and I'm going to go out to Garner State Park with full load. I'll do a preparatory video, and then I'll do a setup video, and just chit chat into the camera, probably have a cigar and chill out. So anyway, that's a wrap. The Jeep's all buttoned down because we have gray skies everywhere. So, yeah, alright. Chris's high school experience is coming to a close. It's May 17th today, and he graduates in 9 days. Awesome. Talk to you later.